And one of the things we're going to want to do with this is we're going to want to check the alignment of the motor pulleys and the spindle pulley with a square as well, to make sure that the pulleys are aligned with one another. So the way we'll do that is we'll just take the square, and again we'll use the ground face of the spindle, and we'll just sight along the square to make sure these pulleys are lined up, which it looks like they are pretty well lined up. If they weren't lined up, there's a couple Allen bolts right here that you can loosen, and you can adjust this block up and down to line these pulleys up with the pulleys on the spindle. And you can also adjust the twist as well. So now we just take our little belt, and I'm not sure if I'm going to guess that the tooth side of the belt goes on the inside, and we just slide the belt onto the spindle and onto the motor, and tighten this nut down. Put a little bit of pressure onto the motor, not too much. You don't want to over tighten this, and you don't want to under tighten it. You want some deflection here in between. Should measure somewhere between 1/4 and 1/2 inch of deflection, and that's pretty much all there is to that. Now what we need to do is we need to attach the motor power connector to this connector here on the housing, which has our on-off switch, which looks suspiciously like a light switch from a house. And then we're ready to test it out. And if we've done everything properly, we should get some action at the spindle. I'm just going to bring this spindle up by turning the x-axis handle counterclockwise, bring it away from the table. And one of the things we'll want to do is bolt this to the table. What I think I'm going to do, since I'm only doing this as a test to test out these mills, and I'm not going to have them probably keep them permanently, is I will probably mount the mill to a piece of MDF, and then I'll clamp that MDF onto the workbench to hold it in place. But what you'd want to do is you want to drill some holes through your workbench and get some nuts and bolts and some washers. Should work out fine. And there you go. So this spindle with this 1/4 horse motor goes up to 10,000 RPM, and it's pretty quiet too, as you can tell.